Hare Krishna. Are you an INFJ who has given up on love? Are you an INFJ who is finding it really difficult to find your best life partner? Are you an INFJ who thinks that love is not made for you? In this video, we're going to discuss how to find your best life partner, especially if you're an INFJ. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about 5 important things that you must know. Before we start, let me introduce myself. Hi, I am Anand Chaudhary. I'm a dream manifestation coach and I'm on a mission to bring 1 million dreams into reality by helping INFJs manifest their dream life of meaning, passion and purpose using the dream manifestation model. Now, do you want to know what is the first thing that you must know? The first thing that is really crucial to find your best life partner is the values. What are your values in life? Have you ever observed, have you ever noticed that what are the values that defines you? I want to know the top 10 values, or let's say the top 5 values that defines you. Some of my life values I'm going to share with you so that you can find some resemblance. Number 1 is courage. You know what, I always believe in courage. Whatever I do in life, if there is no courage, then I know that that decision is not the right decision for me. Second one is freedom. You know, I always want to live a life of freedom. I don't want to live a life of slavery. This is one of the reasons why I hate the conventional education system and I hate working in corporates. I want to live a life of freedom. I want to do whatever I want, and you can easily do that. But it depends, like it is one of my values. That's why I respect freedom. Now, it may or may not be your value, but the values that I share, most of them, it might be similar to yours as well because we both are INFJs. The third one is truth. I always want to live a life of truth. I always want to speak truth and I don't want to pretend. The fourth one is meaning. As you know, INFJs, this is so common. With all INFJs, I have seen that we want to live a life of meaning. We don't want to live a life of doing something else which don't carry meaning, which don't add meaning to our life. The next one is passion. You know, I'm really passionate person. Whatever I do, I want to do it with passion. If I'm finding it boring to do, I will just leave it. I will not do that. The next one is purpose. Purpose is, you know, one of my highest values. If I always want to do something that is, closely related with the purpose of my life. If it doesn't serve my purpose, then I'm not much interested to pursue that work. The next one is authenticity. And authenticity and truth, these are both similar to each other. You know, I just want to be authentic with whatever I am doing. And authenticity gives me the energy to do what I want to do because it comes directly from the core. I don't have to pretend to be someone else. Whatever relationships I make, whatever decisions I make in life, I always want to be authentic with what I'm feeling inside. So these are some of my values. What I want you to do is right now, write down the top values in your life. It will hardly take you 2 to 3 minutes. Don't overthink, just write down the values that defines you. Once you write down the values, what you have to do is you have to always, every single day you have to revise those values and you have to ask yourself, am I living the life of my top values? If you're not living the life, that means you're not aligned to yourself. Once you align yourself with the top values of yourself, then you find a partner who shares the similar kind of values or the same kind of values. Because when there is a great mismatch in the values of your and your life partner, then there will be a lot of conflicts. And then the match is definitely, it's not a right match. So if you want to find your best life partner, the number one thing that you need to do is you have to match your values with that other person. The second one is goals in life. Now, what are your life goals? I'm sure that INFJs, we all have our life goals and you have some idea about that, but have you written them down on a paper? I highly recommend you to write it down on the paper, because if you're not writing it down on the paper, it means that you are not giving enough importance to that. And when you're not giving enough importance to that, it means you're not respecting your life goals, and definitely you won't be able to achieve any of that. So I'm going to share some of my life goals so that you can find some reference point out of it. Now, you know what? My main life goal, my number one life goal is to help INFJs all over the world to manifest their dream life. Why I want to do this? Because throughout my life I have suffered. Throughout my life I have faced a lot of problems, and in all of those problems I have found out a common point. The common point was my rarest personality type. Because of my because of the rarest arrangement of the our cognitive functions, I have found out that all of the problems, the major problems in my life that I have ever faced, it was all because of my INFJ personality type. And now I have found out the solution. Before 3 years I was able to understand that it is something related to my personality type, but right now I found out all the solutions, because of which function, what is the exact function due to which we are facing these problems. So I want to share this knowledge with the world, and I want to help every single INFJ on this planet to live a life of their dreams, because every single INFJ deserves it. The second goal of my life is to live a meaningful life and inspire others to live like that. As I've said before, that it is one of my major values, meaning living a life of meaning, truth, and authenticity. The third goal is to create massive positive impact in the world by helping others live a life of truth and authenticity. Definitely. You know what? We can actually prosper when we are living a life of truth and authenticity. But the society and the rich, they don't want you to actually prosper. That's why they want you to live a life of denial. They don't want to live, they don't want to help you live a life of truth and authenticity. But I am here to help you find your truth and to live a life in alignment with that. The next goal is to contribute millions in charity. It's very common with all INFJs. I think you would also agree to this, that you like to contribute, you like to help the needy, you like to help the poor. So I also want to contribute, and I don't want to contribute on a small scale. I actually want to contribute on a very large scale. That's why I've written that I want to contribute millions in charity. But in order to contribute millions in charity, first I have to earn millions, and it is one of my life goals to become rich. Because when you're financially abundant, you can actually help the world. The last goal is to spread the message of Sanatan Dharma and make all efforts to restore India to its lost former glory. It's one of my highest life goals. You know why? Sanatan Dharma, unlike the other religions, the main essence of Sanatan Dharma is to live and let live. It's not like some other religion that says that you have to follow my God, you have to believe in my God. If you don't believe in my God, then you will be killed. It's not like that. And Sanatan Dharma, it always tells you to understand the logic behind everything. It doesn't ask you to just believe in a faith blindly, unlike some other religions, that you have to just follow this text. If you don't follow this text, you will be killed. No, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry if I've hurt you, but this is what I strongly resonate with. I really want to spread the message of Sanatan Dharma, and I want to, spread humanity in the world. I want to help people understand that we can live together, we can coexist together very happily. It's not required to kill another person. It's not required to kill any other animals. Well, I am a non-vegetarian. I don't say that do not kill animals, but okay, we should not, we should not propagate violence. I'm sorry if I got serious with that, but this is one of my missions that is very true to me, is very close to me. And India, it's one of the oldest civilizations. And if you look at the present India, it's not 10% of what it used to be before. So it's one of my main missions to restore India to its lost former glory. So what I want to do, why I shared all of this, because you may be able to resonate with my passion when I'm reading all of my life goals. So I also want you to create your list of goals that you want to achieve in life, and I want you to be very passionate with that. What are your life goals that you really resonate with? And once you have figured out your life goals, I want you to be always aware of that. Whenever you're looking for a life partner, express those interests, express your enthusiasm about your life goals, and tell them that these are my life goals. Do you resonate with this or not? If they do not resonate with it, or if they are having a very different set of life goals, then both of you will not be a good match. Life partner is basically a companion. It's like a life companion. If say you are heading north and your prospective life partner wants to go south, do you think it's going to be a good match for you? Definitely not. Life partners are basically life companions. They have to be together. So whenever you're choosing a life partner, make sure their goals match with yours or they're similar to each other. The third thing that you must observe is reciprocity factor. Reciprocity factor, in this world where we are living in, there are a lot of narcissists, and the mainstream media is always promoting narcissism in a very soft way. It says that it's okay to not care about any other people, it's okay to just be materialistic and just forget about humanity. Or whenever you are trying to do something human, then post it on Instagram and tell the world that how good of a person you are. I don't believe in that. As I said, that one of my values is truth and authenticity, and I know that a lot of INFJs, they want to also live a life of truth. So I want you to be true to yourself. And if you are a person who likes to give a lot, then you expect a similar kind of person who also likes to reciprocate. Reciprocity factor is, if you're giving 100% to another person, the other person should also give you 100%. If it is lesser than that, then that person is not going to be your best match. So how to find that? You always look for a person who has very close relationships. I mean, so if that person has few friends, but those friendships are very close and those friendships are very intense, it means that the person has invested a lot into those relationships. For INFJs, like I'm also an INFJ, I know that we INFJs, we have very few friends, but those few friendships are the best ones. Those few friendships are the lifelong ones and the best ones. So I want you to seek another person who has the same kind of intensity in their relationships. The fourth one is sexual compatibility and your personal preferences. Sexual compatibility, it's just like the primal attraction that happens at the first glance. If sexual compatibility is not there between you and your partner, then I can assure you that your relationship is just going to break in the next few months or maybe in the next 1 to 2 years. Because sexual compatibility is really, really, really important. It's highly important, especially for an INFJ, because unlike extroverts, we do not express that much, we do not express ourselves that much, and we do not like to try different people. So first of all, you understand your personal preferences. What are your personal preferences? What kind of sexual compatibility you want in your relationship? So I want you to explore yourself first, explore your sexual interest. Then when you find a prospective life partner, you share it with them and you ask them openly that what are your preferences. And if you happen to find a partner who has a similar kind of preferences, then that is going to be the best one. And you will find it very, very easily. I will tell you one thing, that normally INFJs, they get sexually attracted to ESTPs and the vice versa happens. It is because we both share the same cognitive functions but in the reverse order. So a SE inferior is always going to be attracted to the SE hero. But that's a primal attraction. That's a sexual attraction. It doesn't mean that your emotional compatibility and your intellectual compatibility are also going to be the same. So you have to also consider the other aspects as well. But make sure that sexual compatibility is not compromised. Let me know in the comments if you are in a relationship with another personality type and you want to know the general sexual compatibility of INFJ with that personality type. I will create a separate video for that, because I have done a lot of research on the sexual compatibility of INFJs with all other personality types, and I must say the flavor is totally different for each of the other personality types. The flavor is totally different and it's totally unique. So you can create a relationship with any other personality types. Just the thing that you have to notice, the flavor is different, and you have to understand whether that flavor is your favorite flavor or not. Now we'll go to the fifth thing that is important, that is love language. I know you must have heard about the love languages. Like there are the 5 love languages, and your best life partner must have a similar preferences for your love languages. But before that, first of all, I must ask you to write down what is your preferred love languages. So let's first see what are the 5 love languages. First one is physical touch. Physical touch is just like touching each other, hugging, kissing, sexual contact. These are all the forms of physical touch. Especially the the SE users, the extroverted sensing users, who are the like SE dominants or SE parents. It's for them, physical touch is one of their top love language. And for INFJs also, physical touch is one of the most important love languages. But I will tell you the priority once I discuss all the 5 love languages. And it also matters from person to person. So I highly want you to find out your preference. It's all about your preference. The second one is acts of service. Acts of service like cleaning the room, cooking food for your partner, bringing coffee, or going to the grocery store and um, purchasing items, grocery items. So these are the acts of service. The another love language, the third one is gift giving, like sharing gifts, accepting gifts, sending gifts. So it is also one of the form of love languages. The fourth one is quality time. No, INFJs, they love quality time. I will tell you what is the preference for INFJs. But INFJs, they love to spend quality time with their life partners. As we are introverts, and we want to give a separate time to someone we love, and that is one of the best things that the INFJs always aspires to. The fifth one is words of affirmation. Words of affirmation, as you know it very well. I love you. You're really sweet. I really like the way you do this thing. So these are what we know as words of affirmation, and it is also one of the most preferred love languages for INFJs. Now you have learned what are the 5 love languages. Now let me tell you, for INFJs, what is their general preference. Do you want to know that? Okay. If you want to know that, I will tell you first that this was a survey that was done by Hidi Preev. She is an ENFP and she is a very famous blogger. So she did this survey on INFJs, and INFJs rated quality time as their number 1 preferred love language. It was followed by words of affirmation. The third one was physical touch. The fourth one was acts of service. And the fifth one was gift giving. Now, it was just a survey. For you, it might be different. Now, I will tell you, for some personality types, let's say for ISTJ, one of my best friends is an ISTJ, and also my dad is an ISTJ. So for them, acts of service is their first love language. So for different personality types, you will have different kind of love languages. For you, it will be different. For INFJs, there is a similar pattern. What I want you to do is find out your love language. And once you find out, you have that very much clear in your mind. Whenever you are looking for another partner, whenever you're meeting your prospective life partner, you ask them what are their love languages. And when you're sure about your own love languages, and if they're also sure, and if they're matching with each other, if you both have the similar kind of love languages, and you also ask the reason, why is it so? If suppose for INFJs, if I say that quality time is my number 1 love language, then you also ask that person that why quality time is your main love language. Then they will say that I am such kind of person. I love to spend time. I love to talk with you in a very private way. We can talk about deep things. Like INFJs, they really love that. Just sitting on the terrace beneath the moonlight and looking in each other's eyes and um, talking in a very private way, in a very romantic way. We love that. So this is what I want you to ask your future life partner, that what is their love languages. If they both if yours and your life partner's love languages match with each other, it's a great match. So that's it in this video. I have told you the 5 important things, and you must make note of it. You can take a screenshot right now, and you just just remember this 5 points. Whenever you're looking for a life partner, make sure these 5 things definitely match. So that's it in this video. I'm looking forward to see you in my next video. Please like this video if you like it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm on a mission to help INFJs like you to manifest your dream life. I'm going to create a lot of videos for INFJs, as it is one of my life mission to help INFJs live their dream life. So please help me. Please help the YouTube to promote my videos, and share my videos with any other INFJ if you know someone. That's it. Thank you. Take care. Hare Krishna.